today we will be serving Holy Communion. If it was in the evening or in the night, we would have considered it to be Lord's Supper. And so we want to refer this exercise to be Holy Communion, which is a time of worship for the people who have entered into the body of Christ, the church. Here, believers approach the table of the Lord to celebrate their union with Christ and with one another. The service, the nature of this service is one of thanksgiving, Eucharist, for what God has provided for us through the sacrifice of His Son, Jesus the Christ. It brings to mind the physical suffering and death of Jesus. It points to the expected return of Jesus for His bride, the church. Inasmuch as it points to Jesus' death, it is solemn. Inasmuch as it is point to our future hope, it is a joyous celebration. I'm going to be asking our officers to please come now. Officers, you are not ready. All right. All right.
In the arms of
blessed it, broke it, and gave it to his disciples, and said, "Eat thereof. This do remembrance of me. Eat ye all of it." Jesus keeping near the cross. There is a precious fountain, free to all, a healing stream flows from Calvary's mountain. 410.
Jesus, keep me near the cross. Oh, near the red, precious
of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. Drink ye all of it. Bear the cross, a trembling soul.
Bear the cross.
Hallelujah. Just before, hallelujah, just before we make transition, there are two things that we must quickly do. We'll be asking Sister Suzette Rose, she'll be coming to share a testimony. She's one of the converts for today.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Today, I'm just asking you to pray for me that I will continue and I will be the best version of myself. Thank you. Amen.
Yeah.
got so many bad things, but not just that, but good things have happened, and good things are still happening in 2020. And to God be the glory. Great things He has done. Thank you very much, Suzette, and God bless you. I'm going to be asking Sister Disha to come, our local family life director. And the final thing after Disha is through speaking to us in brief. We're going to be making transition from here to the Porous River, the Scotch Pass, right? River, right? That's where the baptism will be done. So we are imploring for those of you who can really make it. I think the support will be good. And also for next week, Sunday, I'm going to need a small team, a very small contingent to come along with me to Lionel Town for that welcome and appreciation service of Reverend Barrett. And remember, that service for Minister Spencer over in over Fultru, that is Savannah Cross. It's just 6 persons from this church. There are 2 services, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. We are invited to the afternoon one, which is 3 o'clock, and it's just 6 persons alone. For those of you who were planning, you could speak to Sister Liz. 2 persons are already taken from that 6. So you can speak with Sister Liz. All right, so we will be going together. And finally, brethren, those tickets that came, those 10 tickets that came from the Cross Primary and Junior High School, I am trying to find out from when that letter came with those envelopes. I don't want to say they came late, because it could be that it came on time and was hostage in the office or whatever, which would have been just human error. And therefore, the cause that it will be going for is worthy. And I don't think Palmer's Cross is the only church in the community that they would have reached out to. And it would be very bad on us if we have not partnered with them in such worthy cause. And therefore there are 10 tickets. And I will be taking 1. What we need, as the Sister Jody says, 2 or 3 persons can come together and say, we will take care of it. The church is a part of the school, and the school is a part of the church. And when they reach out to us, we must reach out to them. Thank you, Sister Lou. Good, thank you. So, when you check the 10 tickets, 10 plus 20, 10, 5, 50, 25,000. Good. We're going to ask you if you have a contribution, or if you want to partner, 3 of you want to partner together, whatever it is, but by next week, because listen to me now, when this thing comes and we do not positively deal with them, it puts a dent in our treasury, because we not look bad. And that's what I'm saying? Because it's not going to look bad so much on you, but the leadership. And me not taking part, me not look bad. So you know what happened? We will have to find it from the church. And that is something that I'm trying to avoid. If all of us come together and partner in dealing with it, it can happen. Am I right, church? I'm taking 1, and then asking if you have a contribution now or whatever. Take care of it. If we don't have to go, that's the point I am making. All right? Okay, while Sister Jody is reaching out to you, and we will pick up next week Sunday. You know, we're going to have Sister Disha speaking with you. Thank you.
Afternoon. Thanks for the correction. All right. We're always looking at ways how we can best support the church. Now, Sister Jackie has a beautiful box, beautiful to me. And for that box, what we're asking between this week to next week, you know, even for the rest of the month, each time you go to the supermarket or each time you open the cupboard, we want you to remember that there are families in this season who will not have as much as we do. And so we're asking you just to pick up something extra or to take out something out of the cupboard. So we are asking for anything in terms of grocery items or toiletries. And consider children, you can look at toys and underwear. We're not asking for clothing except underwear. Brand new underwear, that is. Boys, girls, no second hand, no brand new second hand either. Boys and girls. Children, so you can look up to 12 years old. You understand? Little toys, especially educational toys if you can. And these are very cheap. So when you go to the Wasp Square and Young's and so forth, but the focus is not the toys or the underwear, it's groceries really. Groceries and toiletries. Now, we have not yet decided as a committee, but we'll be looking for a few families inside and outside the church, and we'll be making the donation. All right, brethren? Now, I